What's up, everybody? Let's get into this live Q&A hangout. But first, we got to roll the intro. How about those? It wasn't the smoothest transition, but here we are. What's up, everybody? I didn't have to roll the intro. I just really felt like I was supposed to. I felt it deep down in my soul, actually. So sometimes you just gotta trust your gut. But I hope you guys are doing well. What's going on right now is my wife and daughter, my oldest daughter, they're in California right now. They're on the West Coast. My wife is from Cali, so they're there now. I'm here with my youngest, so I'm streaming with you guys. My youngest is in bed. She's been in bed for like 20 minutes, but I have the camera to her room pulled up here. I've got the camera to the live stream pulled up here, chat pulled up here. We are multitasking on 10 tonight, just because I want to make sure my daughter falls asleep, and she should be good. She's 4 and is fine, typically, but that's what's going on. So if you see me kind of looking down and wondering what's going on, I'm just checking the youngest. But she goes to bed pretty well. She's just still awake, so just going to watch, make sure she's good, but it should be fine. What's up, everybody? What's up, Hollywood? Trey? Marcus? Casey Cam? Casey Cam is normally my phone, but I am not using the Casey Cam right now because I'm trying to make sure my daughter's falling asleep, because we typically use my phone for the Casey Cam. So maybe when my daughter falls asleep, we'll do it. Yo, what's up, Samuel? Hello to your wife from LA. Let's go. Yeah, my wife, let me turn this down. I feel like I'm peaking. That might be better. Yeah, my wife, she, can you hear me? Yeah. She was born and raised in Cali, moved to Kansas City when she was like 19 years old, maybe 20, something like that. So, yeah, she is from the West Coast. She misses it sometimes, mainly just like the nice weather. That's like the main thing. But yeah. I haven't peaked. Okay, I feel like my levels are peaking, like my audio levels. I have a new interface, and I'm trying to test it all and make sure it's good. But yeah, I haven't peaked yet. This channel is not peaked, if that's what you're saying. Unless you're talking about my audio levels, then let's go. Who all got traded to the Chiefs? I mean, nobody really got traded. Did the Chiefs really make any trades? I mean, we've got like... We've got some UDFAs signed, 7 people drafted. Like, that's what's been going on. New audio is good. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate it, man. I can't upgrade a lot in the studio, but I can make the audio better. So I upgraded the interface. I think the audio sounds definitely cleaner. Then we're getting additional audio panels. I've got acoustic foam to put up above here. We're just trying to do little things better. I am going to try a dual camera setup as well. We'll see about that. Chase Claypool's on the Bills. Yeah, so that happened. Chase Claypool's on the Bills. What else? Another receiver signed. Who was it? Somebody tell me. I talked about it in today's video, but another receiver, like a couple more receivers signed to other teams just within the past couple of days. Is Ross starting Sunday, Dave? Yeah, Justin Ross is definitely starting on Sunday. You caught me. How did you know? What's up, Marcus? The day was good, man. Just worked on a video with Troy. My mom was here. So Livy, that's my youngest daughter, her grandma was here all day. They got to hang out, and I got a video out. So let's go. Yeah. Okay. Odell signed to the Dolphins. Then, yeah, there was another one. I still think there was another one. There was a fake one that I fell for. Hunter Renfrow to the Bills, and that was a fake Adam Schefter report. Fake Adam Schefter account. Tomorrow is the Chiefs rookie minicamp as well, so that's going on. I saw a video. I could pull it up on Twitter, but I saw a video of like the rookies arriving and stuff. I'm assuming you guys saw that. And then like here's Xavier Worthy putting on his helmet for the first time, which is pretty cool. First time in a Chiefs helmet. And then something I haven't watched yet, but I want to, is Patrick Mahomes was on the Impulsive podcast with Logan Paul. So I just started that a little bit ago, but I haven't had time to really like listen to much of it. But he doesn't do a lot of podcasts. So that one intrigued me when I saw. I don't really watch Logan Paul's stuff, but I respect him as really him and his brother, just from how much they've grown in the space. They started out YouTubers, and they were dummies really at the beginning, but they've built a huge thing, both of the brothers, and I don't really follow their stuff per se, but dude, they're crushing it. They got Mahomes as an athlete, talking about Logan, and KSI got Mahomes as an athlete on their Prime Energy drink, which is a big land for them. But yeah, rookie minicamp starts tomorrow, goes through Monday. The rookies have arrived. That was today at 3 p.m. The rookies are here. Daniel Akers with the gifted. Appreciate you, bro. Let's freaking go, man. Sean with the 5, multitasking 2, watching Bluey or Daddy-Daughter, or on Daddy-Daughter night. Just wanted to say hi, HBTC community. OBJ. Yeah, Chark was the other one. Thank you. Man, why am I blanking on... So, Odell, yeah. Claypool to the Bills. DJ Chark to the Chargers. Chark to Chargers. I should remember that. Chark to the Chargers. Okay. And then, yeah, Odell Dolphins, Chark Chargers, and who was the third one? I don't know. My memory's trash. Claypool to the Bills. There we go. All those teams. I mean, the Bills needed receiver help. The Chargers, I get it. I am not fully understanding the Dolphins signing Odell, but that's fine. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. I just did not fully understand it. I feel like they've got receivers over there. But hey, you know what? I'm not going to knock them for it because depth is depth. And I just made a video today talking about why I think the Chiefs should sign a veteran wide receiver. I gave my reasons as to why, and then kind of just said, you know, it's really with the Rice suspension looming, but like also just you can never have enough depth. So are you really going to trust Justin Ross, Toney, and Sky Moore to hold it down if injuries hit and Rice is suspended? I don't know if I'm ready to say, oh yeah, let's do that. So I would love them to add a veteran, not a high profile signing. You don't have to spend a bunch of money per se, but just kick the tires on a veteran. Just raise the floor of the wide receiver room. They don't even have to necessarily do a bunch of crazy offensive production at the beginning or anything like that. Just in case of emergency, you've got a veteran guy that you can lean on as well. Because like I'm all about let's give reps to Hollywood. Let's give reps to Rashee while he's not suspended. Let's give the reps to Xavier Worthy. I'm not trying to take away the reps from those guys, but just for depth purposes, you know, somebody. Tyler Boyd. I mean, there's a whole list of them. Somebody said MVS. I was like, no, probably not. Probably not MVS. Somebody said Michael Thomas. You got Byron Pringle. You got McCole Hardman. I don't know if that is who they should bring, but I mean, you've got guys. Who else? Zay Jones, Hunter Renfrow. I mean, you've got several guys that are available. Somebody say, hey, Troy. Is Troy in here? Oh, I'm thinking editor Troy, but Troy Kuhn is just as dope. What's up, man? What city are they in? Well, they're kind of all over. They got family all over. Watson will be on the roster. Yeah, Justin Watson. I'm fine with him. Yeah, Justin Watson, totally, like, he's a guy that you're not going to get huge production from per se, but he had like 450 yards last year on like 20-something receptions. That was just in the regular season. So he's one of those guys where it's like, yeah, you're wide receiver 4. That's pretty solid. But are you really, like, outside of that, like Sky Moore is going into year 3. Don't know what to think of that as far as like what to expect of him. Toney, is he even going to make the roster? I think possibly. You know, they don't save any money letting him go, but there's that. I just put out my initial 53-man roster projection. I don't currently have Justin Ross on it, but I'm not like sold on the wide receiver room and where they are. If they roll with 6 receivers, like the 4 locks to me, like no debate really. It's Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, and Justin Watson. Those are probably your 4 locks. A guy that I thought could maybe be fighting for a potential depth piece was Anthony Miller, maybe the 2nd-round pick out of 2018 from the Bears, but he just got let go today. You know, you have Sky, you have Toney as wide receiver 5 and 6 for me right now, but I'm not like super confident in those spots. Eric said I wouldn't cut Watson until we get someone better. Nah, we're not cutting Watson. We would cut Sky or Tony, I think, before Watson this year, would be my thought. They declined the 5th year on Tony. They did. Yep. He's still around this year, but they did turn down the 5th year option on Kadarius Toney. And, oh gosh. I said, who's a free agent wide receiver the Chiefs should sign on Twitter today, and someone said Justin Ross. He's on the roster, but he caught like 7 passes for 50 yards last year. So, like, no disrespect to Justin Ross. I just don't know what to expect. Don't even know if he's going to make the roster. I have no idea. No idea. Jason with the 5. I appreciate all you do, HBTC. Dude, thanks so much. I'm 5 minutes behind on that. But thanks so much for the 5 bomb. Appreciate you, man. Javinci with the 5 months. I'm so excited for the season with our wide receiver core. 5 months already. Blessed to be here. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I mean, I think the upgrades that they made were great. So Hollywood, upgrade, great. Love it. Xavier Worthy, love the draft pick. He has not proven anything at the NFL level, but I do think he can come in and produce. It's just a matter of Xavier Worthy, in my opinion. It's just learning all the playbook as fast as you can, and then very quickly learning how to read NFL defenses. That's going to be the most complex thing he's going to have to do. And being on the same page with Mahomes, especially as the deep ball guy, like the ball snaps and you've got to run your route based on the coverage that the defense presents. And you really need to be thinking, okay, based on this coverage, I think Mahomes is going to assume I'm doing this. And you've got to go do that and kind of be on the same page with Patrick Mahomes. And that's going to be the biggest thing for Xavier Worthy, in my opinion. Just learning to get on the same page with Mahomes quickly. But I'm still excited for him. The room in and of itself is fine. If there wasn't a potential suspension of Rashee Rice looming, I mean, maybe there's not a need, in my opinion, to add a vet. And I don't know how crucial it is, but with him potentially being suspended for maybe 8 games, I mean, it could be 4 to 6, could be more. I just don't know. I'm like, just go out and get a vet, man. You don't have to spend a ton of money, but just go get somebody. Fred said, do we accept bandwagon fans? I mean, I don't really care. It's fine. If you want to root for the Chiefs, it's fine with me. I've been a Chiefs fan my entire life, but if there's new fans to the team, that's fine. Ross was suspended 6 games and was in the doghouse when he came back. He wasn't really in the doghouse, I don't think. He wasn't getting targeted before either. So I don't think he was in the doghouse before his suspension. Yeah, Nico Remigio's on the roster. He'll be somebody to watch for. Nico Remigio pushing the bubble on the roster for sure. He's probably really one of the only other guys, right? Or who else? They signed a UDFA. I don't know much about him, but they signed a UDFA as well. Is it weird that I'm hoping next year for the suspension? After the three-peat? No, because I could understand that. I could understand why. Red and gold till I'm dead and cold. What's up, dude? Ross was doing well in camp last year. Yeah, he was doing all right. Yeah, but camp isn't the game. So that takes it up a few different levels. Joel said, give me A.D. Mitchell. Just kidding. Dude, that would have been fire. Yeah. Eric said Ross wasn't playing before. He had like 8 or 9 plays till suspension. He didn't play a lot. Can he step it up this year? I mean, maybe. Like, I don't really care at the end of the day, guys, who makes the roster. I just want the best people to make it and them to contribute. That's really it. Yo, what the heck? Race fan with the 10 gifted bomb. My man with the 10 gifted. Let's go. I don't know why I just talked like that. I started glitching. Let's go, dude. I thought I could give. It won't let me give gifteds. Why? I can't do it from this page. Oh, you think Patrick is going to throw to the tight ends more? I mean, maybe. I mean, he threw to Travis Kelce plenty. And that is something that when you talk about the Chiefs receiving or the pass catchers, like Travis Kelce is lumped in there for sure. That is also a case I have for bringing in another vet. Like, just give Mahomes somebody else that's dependable if injury bug hits in the wide receiver room, because I just don't know if you can continue leaning on Kelce as heavily as you have game in and game out Like they used him in 90% of offensive snaps like all season long, and he was trying to battle through injury. And he's going to be 35 this year. I do like the tight end room. Like I like Jared Wiley. I like the Irv Smith Jr. signing. I do think the Chiefs probably roll with 4 tight ends to start on the 53. And maybe Jared Wiley or Irv Smith Jr. gives Kelsey a little bit of an opportunity to have just a rest here or there on offense. Not a ton, but just preserving his body a little bit for the long haul. That's all you want. Cole, did you hear about the... Wait, what? Did you hear about the sister of the mass shooter at the Super Bowl parade this year? No. What's that? I don't know anything about that. Yeah, Mahomes was throwing passes to Jared Wiley pre-draft a little bit. Yep, he went to Texas. I don't know what capacity they trained together, but he was there catching passes. From what I understand, they kind of kept it on the down low. Yo, what's up, Allie? With the 4 months, thank you. Was with Worthy now, do you think that the rest of the league will start to fear the deep ball more than they did last season? I mean, they probably have to. You've got Worthy who can run a 4.21 40. And again, 40 times in game speed, it's not the same. I get it. But then you have Hollywood Brown who can run. He ran like a 4.27. So, yeah, those guys are definitely fast. And Justin Watson, he's pretty fast too. He ran a sub 4.4 40. So, like a 4.3 something, I believe. Like upper 4.3s. So, yeah, you've got some fast guys. And you're going to have to respect the deep ball a little bit more, I think. Which is why they went out and got some speed. Jeff with the 5. What some don't realize, by the time Ross returned, KC dumbed down the offense and stopped the wide receiver carousel. 100%. They basically leaned on Rice, Justin Watson, and who was the other? I mean, it was basically Kelsey, Rice, Watson was catching some passes, and then Pacheco was getting fed. I don't even really know. Like MVS was in there. We were kind of like, whatever about MVS, but he was still in there. He lost a little bit of snap count, but not a ton. Will Worthy's weight be an issue? I don't know, Lone Wolf. I don't think so. They're also going to try to beef him up to around 175-ish pounds. I know you hear that and you're like, well, that's not much. I mean, I'm 6'2", 175. He's 5'11". They want to get him up to 175. I'm on the smaller side. I don't train like an athlete. I've been through surgeries, dealing with back issues. But I'm not an athlete. So I'm a retired martial artist that is completely washed now. But so yeah, they're hoping to put about 10-ish pounds on him. Are we okay in the run game? That is a position that I think the Chiefs could look into adding a veteran there too. If I understand you can't add a veteran everywhere, but you've got about $14 million after you sign the draft picks. You need some money, of course, to kind of navigate through the season. Probably like $5-ish million, and then that includes like incentives and stuff kicking in. But you do have some money if you want to. You could sign some vets, and I would think it's at least worth entertaining the idea of bringing in a vet into the running back room outside of just Pacheco and CEH. Brett Veach in his post draft presser said they were just kind of let everybody that's on the roster like kind of fight it out at camp. And so you've got UDFA running back they just signed, Carson Steele out of UCLA. You've got Amani Bailey. Those are 2 UDFAs they just added. Then you have Keontae Ingram, the former Cardinals running back, on the roster. You have Deneric Prince. You have LaMichael Pirine. And those are most of them that's going to fight for that running back 3 spot. You have Louis Reese-Zammit as well. He's listed as a running back. Learn to chair fight. Cole for Chiefs 2024 punt returner? Heck nah. You don't want that. Cole, when James Winchester retires, can you be the next long snapper? Dude, that might be the only thing I could do. Oh, the sister of accused shooter at parade had outburst during bail bond setting. Judge lectured her for her outburst. Oh, okay. No, I didn't hear anything about that. Okay, my daughter is sitting up in bed. Why? And she just fell face first down onto her pillow. She's been in bed for an hour. He just sat up in bed like this and then went boom, face first onto the pillow on purpose, like just being dumb. Timber. How will LRZ play a role in the offense this year? I think that's the biggest question, Zesty, is we just don't really know. LRZ basically said, hey, I got a lot to learn on the offensive side of the ball. The plan is to have me contribute returning kicks, but he's going to try his best to learn as much of the playbook as he can. That would be a guy that, let's just say the Chiefs are high on him and he makes the 53. I don't have him making the 53 right now. I'm fine to be wrong there. I'm just trying to look at the most likely guys to make it. So my initial 53-man roster projection 1.0, I dropped that video last night. And I had LaMichael Pirine making the running back 3 spot, but I'm not like super like bold and confident in LaMichael Pirine being RB3. Like he was just the next man up this season when injuries hit. They called up Pirine from the practice squad several times. They might have even signed him to the roster. He didn't really play, but he was kind of the next man up just in case. But the only way I see like LRZ contributing on offense is they have like set packaged plays for him that they know, okay, if he's out here, they're going to run this. They're going to run that. It's going to be like packaged, limited looks, kind of like Justin Ross last year. They had some plays kind of designed for him, and when they brought him out in the offense, he operated within his limited role, and then they kind of took him out. If they do that with LRZ, if he contributes at all on the offense, that's kind of how I think they go about it. At this point in time, Michael Thomas hasn't been healthy in over 3 years. I mean, yeah, when you're looking at these the vets that are here and available, they're either a little bit older, they're not having as much production, they are coming off of injuries. Like there's a reason why wide receivers are still available post draft. You know, you're gonna be limited in who you're able to get and the quality that you're able to get. I mean, Tyler Boyd is still available. He's probably going to be a little bit more expensive. But dude, Odell just signed for a 1-year, $3 million deal with incentives up to $8.25 million. The Chiefs could do some sort of incentive-laden deal with a vet if they really want a guy. Imagine being in the NFL having never played it before. Sounds crazy. Dude, it does kind of sound crazy, Justin. It really does, actually. Yeah, especially because like a lot of these guys are coming from college. So they've played ball. LRZ has not played any ball. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Yo, Duchess of Descent with the membership. Let's freaking go. I'm just now seeing this. I'm 5 minutes behind. I'm sorry. But Jeff, thanks for the 5. Duchess with the membership. Allie, race fan. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. What do you think of Pacheco personally? He is the most underrated running back in the NFL. I mean, what do I think of Pacheco? I think he's a freaking dog. 7th round pick, has way outperformed his draft status. Came in ready and willing to take another grown man's job his rookie year. He did just that. CEH, he came for CEH's job. He took it. He had over 1,000 yards from scrimmage last year. Is the only running back in NFL history to win back-to-back Super Bowls in his first 2 years as a starter. No other running back has ever done it. I'm pretty sure that's the stat, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, I'm already very high on Pacheco. I think he's awesome. His story is crazy. You know, losing siblings to gun violence and persevered and pushed through it all. And the first time he ever attended an NFL game, Isaiah Pacheco, first time he ever attended an NFL game was when he was playing in one for the Kansas City Chiefs. His story is incredible, man. You know, he's obviously got the great personality, contagious, high energy, but just his story, where he's come from and what he's overcome in his life is just one of those stories that's like, wow. Same with L'Jarius Sneed. I know he's a Titan now, but both of his parents spent years in prison. He was raised by his grandma and his older brother that ended up dying when Sneed was on the Chiefs. Like, some of these guys have some crazy freaking stories, dude. Some crazy stories. Did Juice Landry really sign somewhere? I don't know. I saw he was attending a mini camp, but I don't know if he's signed anywhere. At least the last time I checked, he didn't. But he is at a rookie mini camp this weekend, which is crazy. Juice Landry is at a mini camp, a rookie mini camp this weekend. Hey, Cole, what do you think of Chiefs, about the Chiefs for the new stadium? We talked about that on Tuesday night a little bit. There were renderings out for a potential stadium in Kansas City. It wasn't any, or Kansas City, Kansas side specifically. It's nothing official. I don't even think anything really got voted on. I don't know how serious it is right now. The Chiefs are still under lease till 2031 or whatever it is, 2030. You got time, but there are people in Kansas that really want the Chiefs to come over there. So they're trying to get some stuff together. Pacheco is a ball-peen hammer. Fact, man. What's up, Facts? Kellerman John Ross is at Eagles rookie camp. Wait, he is? Are you being serious? Or are you trolling? John Ross? Bro, what? He is. Look at this. What is happening? Is this for real? What happened? How is he here? He's back now? Dude, that's crazy. What the heck, guys? Thanks for pointing that out. I had no idea. That's freaking nuts. What is happening? Another question. How do you think Jaden Hicks will do in the safety position? I don't know how he's initially going to do, like his rookie year, but I do think he makes the 53-man roster. That's a steal of a pick at the 4th round. Dane Brugler's number 1 safety. Jaden Hicks is who the Chiefs drafted in the 4th round after Andrew Wiley. And he's a very versatile defensive back. He played, up at the line of scrimmage, played kind of linebacker-ish in his role at safety. He played a lot of middle of the field, line of scrimmage, not a lot of deep pass protection or pass coverage. And but yeah, is a very intriguing guy, hard hitter, racked up a bunch of tackles for loss, was tackling running backs behind the line of scrimmage, 2.5 sacks. You can kind of use him all over the place. He basically said in his rookie introductory presser, there's nowhere you can't put me. Like, I'll play anywhere. It was like a double negative sentence, I think, but there's nowhere you can't play me, or however he said it. And yeah, so I'm intrigued about him. He'll have to play special teams reps probably a lot his rookie year because the safety room is kind of stacked, dude. Justin Ross, Brian Cook, and Shamari Connor will be your primary guys. Maybe Jaden Hicks works in. You do have Deion Bush as well. Did I say Andrew Wiley? I definitely meant Jared Wiley. I might have said Andrew Wiley. If I did, I definitely meant Jared Wiley, tight end. Not Andrew Wiley, offensive lineman for the Commanders. I might do that a couple times just because of the same last name. I could have said Andrew. Did I say Andrew? Yeah, Gary, we were just talking about the TCU tight end. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, he's an intriguing guy, can run routes, can block. Was one of the best blocking tight ends last year, but also led all tight ends in touchdowns last year as well. So maybe he could be like a red zone guy. Yeah, I'm intrigued about him too, but just kind of like all the rookies this year, I'm not going to put a lot of expectations on them initially. Just want to see them get incorporated into the offense, learn the system, maybe play some special teams, and then would love to see just what that looks like. If Jared Wiley and Irv Smith Jr. can step up enough to where Kelsey can take a snap or two off here or there, like I would love that for Kelsey just to preserve his body. Worthy in the house. Y'all saying my name, but I'm worried about Jackson and Brady Mahomes distraction. I am not. You saw videos of Kirko Chains throwing some dimes today. Any additional thoughts on the Falcons picking up Penix? No. It was an interesting pick, but I got a little more context. The head coach that they hired this year, they interviewed him a couple years ago as well, and he basically said, look, Matt Ryan's a great QB, but you need to invest in the future. You need to get a quarterback to invest in the future for after he's gone. Well, they hired some other coach. They didn't invest in the future. Matt Ryan then moved on, and then they cycled through a bunch of quarterbacks. They interviewed him again. He said, I still believe the same thing. You need to invest in the future of the quarterback room for this team. And so he doubled down on that. They signed Kirk Cousins in the offseason, and then they drafted Penix at 8 overall, just saying, we're really taking the quarterback room serious. He was not playing games with that. It's still a surprising pick. I did not expect it, dude. Like, what? Let's see. Whose position will Hicks take, Reed or Cook? I don't know if he would take either. I think he might come out with 3 when you're doing 3 safety sets, or he's out in some niche role using him at the line of scrimmage, or he's up later in the season when there's injuries. So, I mean, just think about, like, Mike Edwards wasn't necessarily supposed to play as much as he did, but Brian Cook went on to IR. So a lot of that's going to be for depth purposes probably. He'll play a lot of special teams, I think, initially. Yeah, but won't Penix be off rookie contract just as Cousins ends? No, you can get out of Cousins' contract after 3 years. You can get out, and then you could have Penix for 5 with the 5th-year option. Cousins going to ball out like Alex did after drafting Patrick? Hey, he very well might. Let's see. Lots of speed in this wide receiver core this season. Yes, sir, Doug. What's up, man? Jeff said, with the new kickoff rules, which do you think will happen first? To give up a touchdown or score a touchdown? Hopefully score a touchdown before we give one up. Please. Please. Don't let the touchdown get scored first on the team, on the Chiefs special teams, the kicking team rather. Lacey said, is there a video anywhere that explains the new kickoff rules? Yeah, I mean, there's a couple out there. I also did a YouTube short on it. Let me see if I can find it. How about those Chiefs kickoff rules? Let me see if I can... The NFL just completely changed the kickoff rules. Yeah, here, I'll link this in the description. You can just watch that. It's a minute long. They have a longer version of it too, which I think I talk about in this video here. I'm breaking all the rules. I'm spamming. Would love to see LRZ score the first touchdown. Dude, I would lose it. That would be crazy. Yep, Claypool signed with the Bills today. Yes, sir, Derek. He did. And then Odell Beckham Jr. signed with the Dolphins. And then DJ Chark signed with the Chargers. So, I mean, dude. Dude, FLDV said, no spamming, please. All right, FLDV, come here. I just timed FLDB out for 10 seconds. All right, man. That's the second time I've done that. We did it as a joke last year, too. Oh, man, that's good stuff. FLDB said, not again. Hey, it was only 10 seconds, though. Your biggest concern for LRZ is just simple ball security? Yeah. Yeah, simple ball security. Somebody else made a good point about LRZ. Like, how good is he going to be shedding tackles just because you're not used to having all the pads on. You're not used to how different that feels. Because in rugby, yeah, you're just running around in like shorts and a shirt, like tackling each other. It's just way different. I'm intrigued by LRZ. Some people think I'm a hater just because I don't really know what to expect of him, and I'm like hesitant to just. I didn't put him on the initial 53. I'll just put it that way. But it's not because I want the guy to fail. I'm curious. I'm intrigued. I've already covered him in multiple videos. Like, I'm excited about it, but I just don't know what to expect. So I want to see him through OTAs, training camp, and preseason, and then kind of go from there. Darth Bane said that was way funnier than it should have been. Dude, last time I timed FLDB out, I couldn't do it. I could only do it for 5 minutes. So there was no different levels of timeouts at that point in time. So I timed him out for 5 minutes. Oh, man. Cole, do you think we take a slight step back for our defense this season? What's up, Doug? Maybe initially you have a Minihue still recovering, right? You are banking on FAU taking a step up, and then another big hit to the defense is obviously going to be no L'Jarius Sneed, and you didn't really directly replace Sneed. I mean, you did sign Kamal Haddon, or draft him rather, in the 6th round, but there's no like I'm not looking in the secondary and being like, oh yeah, there's Snead's replacement. I mean, McDuffie he's gonna be the guy in the cornerback room, but like, are they gonna use him like Snead? Because last year Snead literally traveled with wide receiver ones all game. Are they gonna have Snead do that? Or are they gonna keep him in the slot where he was literally a first team all pro level player? I don't know. We'll just have to see. You have Jalen Watson, you have Joshua Williams, you've got Najee Johnson returning from IR. I'm excited about that. He's the only Chief I've interviewed on this channel. We know we're big Najee fans over here. You've got Nick Jones stepping up in year 2. Again, they drafted Kamal Haddon. They drafted Jaden Hicks as well. That can kind of move all around. Shamari Connor can move all around. So I'll be intrigued to see what they do. And then they signed Miles Battle, the UDFA. Very intriguing cornerback that went undrafted. He has an RAS off the charts and ran like a sub 4.4 40. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Miles Battle RAS. Yeah, dude. Miles Battle's RAS is a 9.50. He ran a 4.37 40, an 8.07, no, a 2.58 20-yard split. His shuttle was great, 4.03. 3-cone was 6.84. 37-inch vertical was like the only, like, one of the few yellow grades he got. Bench was red, and so was his 10-yard split. But like everything else, man, knocked it out of the park. So I'm excited to see him. Miles Battle, see him battle it out. Like, he's an intriguing guy that, if coached up, could potentially contribute, man. Definitely excited. Yo, what's up, Reeps? Thanks so much for the $10, man. Yo, I missed a member Zoom call. I was in Vegas and forgot I was 2 hours behind. Oh, it's all good, dude, but you definitely missed you. Hopefully you're having a great time in Vegas. Let's go, dude. Stay safe out there. Let's see. Dante Hall was on my flight to Vegas. He was attending Mahomes' charity event. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mahomes had his one of his galas. It's weird. He does like multiple. I feel like one of that gala is the one he used to do in Hawaii. I could be wrong. But yeah, he had his gala and golf event, so maybe Dante went out for that. That's pretty cool. Did you say hi to Dante? Did you throw up an X? Did you throw up an X for the X Factor? Dude, my daughter's asleep. Let's go. When? She's in bed like this. Oh, finally, it took her an hour, but she's asleep. Yeah, let me know if you said what's up to Dante, Reeps. Doug in Kansas with the 2. HBTC, thanks for your wisdom. I appreciate it, man. I am more comfortable now covering the team, just heading into my 3rd year and being able to speak off the cuff. But yeah, there's lots of people out there that obviously know more than me. I do try to study as much as I can. And yeah, it's just an honor and a blast to be able to do this for a living. I sometimes have to pinch myself. Like today, I worked on a video, should the Chiefs add a wide receiver to their room? Like, that's what I worked on today. I just literally broke down the Chiefs wide receiver room, looked up veteran free agents that are still available, and made a video on that. Like, the fact that that is my job, okay, that's freaking crazy, and I love it. Very honored and humbled. Xander, what's up, dude? I was just rewatching your divisional and AFC championship game reaction videos, including your insane MBS game-winning catch at the end. Dude, I lost it, bro. I lost it. I think I said a curse word, too. A couple of them, maybe. I lost my stuff, dude. Not going to lie to you. The fact that it was MVS, like, you can't make that up. You hate Vegas? Me and the wife spend so much time there. I absolutely despise Las Vegas. What's up, Blueberry? Why do you keep going? Is it for your wife? It's got to be, right? He looks stressed because the flight was delayed, so I didn't want to bother him. Dude, I would have been like, Dante. I wouldn't have done it like annoying, but I would have probably tried in some fashion, either leaving the plane or getting on. I just would have thrown up the X. Dude, that's my childhood legend right there. Marcus said cold and after work coming on stream, ballin' day for sure. Yeah, still work. This is still work, but like, is it work if you love what you're doing? I don't know. So I got off. My mom, so Livy's grandma, my mom was here watching her today. Helped her leave, fed Livy, put her to bed, and then I'm back for the stream. Q&A is like getting pizza day at work. Oh, let's go. Doug said Cole equals he housed it. Dude, he's gonna house it. Oh, that's a classic one. I still think we need a house it shirt. Brand, I don't know what we should do for it, but house it with like an end zone or something. I don't really know, but that's got to be a shirt because I want to rock one of those. Lacey said, videos help. Thanks. You can tell the Chiefs are prepared for the kickoff or preparing for it. Yeah, heck yeah, no problem. But yeah, shortly after those kickoff rules changed, they signed LRZ to the roster. I just checked the comments on this post because I was asking what the heck happened. Homie's back. Talking about John Ross sighting. He retired 3 days into Andy's training camp. What the freak happened, dude? I'm confused. Now he's out with the Eagles. Like what? What happened, dude? Somebody explain. Yeah, teams wanted a cut of the bets, and casinos told them to get the... Wait, what? What are you talking about, Chad? I must be like mid-convo with you guys. Yo, what's up, hippie? Hope you're doing well. Rob, I'm in North Carolina, but Chiefs for life. Let's freaking go, dude. Field goal with a roof that says house it in the middle. Dude, we need something. Something that says house it. Do a house it shirt with the Germany flag colors, Cole. Hey, we need a house it shirt in the branding stuff because I wanna wear one of those ASAP. Apparently he unretired back in November. Okay. I must have missed that. Yo, Derek with the 5 gifted. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. I need to throw the chat on my teleprompter so I can kind of like look at you guys a little better rather than stare down and off into the side here. Yo, what the heck? Blueberry with the 19 months. Yeah, it's for work. We get first class treatment, but I'd still rather hang with my dogs. Dude, my dogs. I just saw a funny video. My mom sent it to me. It was this girl on a back deck, a little girl, like 3, 2. There's a black bear on the other side of the deck. And this girl is going, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? And they kept telling her no. It's not a dog. It's not a dog, girl. It's a freaking black bear. But it kind of looked like a dog, I guess, like a big dog if you're a kid. Like I could understand the confusion, but it was freaking hilarious. Can I pet that dog? I wonder if I could find it. Because that video is funny. Can I pet that dog? Nope. And now I'm starting to find suspect videos on Twitter, even searching for that. Bro, Twitter is a crazy place, man. But, Blueberry, thanks so much for the 19 months, dude. Let's go. Daryl with the 12 months said, let's go. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Can I pet that dog? House sitter, he's going to house it. One of the two, yeah, is fine. I saw a guy successfully fend off a black bear. He had high ground, but still. Okay, that's impressive. Dude, if I see a bear in the woods, I'm going to lay down and just be like, I mean, dude, have me for dinner. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man. Can't climb a tree. They'll climb it. Like, what the frick are you supposed to do? Here's how that's never going to happen to me. I'm never going into the woods. So it's never going to happen. I'm going to walk around my block. I'm going to walk to the mailbox. I'm going to stay safe in these streets, man. I ain't going out in the woods. No, thank you. Jason with the 5, house it inside the arrowhead with Chiefs colors. That's a good idea. Dude, we're going to get a shirt design done with house it 100%. Thanks so much for the 5 bomb, bro. Let's go. Oh, somebody said I hope Curtis Jacobs makes it, maybe. Is that the UDFA they signed? Cole is unbearable. Oh no. That's not the original audio for the video. Someone overlaid the original audio on that bear video. Oh, really? Oh, dude. Well, I fell for it because that's funny. Can I pet that dog? Somebody said, can I pet that dog on YouTube? Is that it? So it's not the original audio? Dang. That video's funny, man. Yeah, here it is. Look at this, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm going to see if you guys can hear this. I'm going to turn up. Can you guys hear this? No, you can't hear that. I think it's this one. Dude, this is great. Now, you guys can't hear that either. How do I get that to go through? I don't honestly know. I have a new mixer, so I thought I could just get it through the mixer here, but maybe not. Here, I know a different way. This lady yelling, "Can I get that dog?" This little girl.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
If that's not the original audio, then hats off to whoever made the video, because I thought it was the original audio. Oh, dude, and this girl was tripping about petting this dog, man. Can I pet that dog? If you could make the Chiefs pick someone else instead of someone. Wait, if you could make the Chiefs pick someone else instead of someone, who and why? I don't even... Rephrase your question, Chase. Be a little bit more specific. I'll see if I can answer it. Daniel said, if you haven't yet, I'm likely talking to those who haven't. Drop a like if you love the Chiefs. Let's go, Daniel. Appreciate you. Certain Bears you don't play dead. I mean, I think certain Bears I'd just die. So, who do you think will take wide receiver 1 next year? I mean, maybe, it's going to be either... We're talking about by the end of the season, production-wise, maybe? If Rice is suspended, I mean, it's probably Hollywood Brown, right? I mean, maybe Worthy, I guess, could pull it off. But probably Hollywood. Can I pet that dog? Yeah, Grizzly, you're done for. Facts. The original is a little boy. Oh, okay. Dang. Well, that's still a hilarious mashup. He's yelling louder. Can I pet that dog? What's up, man? Hope you're having a good day. What's up, Camp? Do you think that Kemp being gone will affect anything? Marcus Kemp? No, he was gone last year too, wasn't he? But, I mean, shout out to the legend, Marcus Kemp. He might have been on the practice squad for a bit. I'm a little hazy on that. I know he got called up and played in the AFC Championship game 2 years ago. The game that the Chiefs beat the Bengals by 3. Panthers drafting QB earlier than pictured? Oh, then pick 4 this next year? I mean, maybe, Daniel. I don't know. You're up on the next draft. That's a bit early. Do you think the schedule will be released next week? Definitely this month. The NFL said that they were going to release all the schedules. Let me see. NFL schedule release. Let me see. The 2023 schedule release was May 11th. So maybe next week? Definitely May. Mid-May, somewhere around there. That Bear could probably run a 4.21. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Andy? Beasley family dinner and Chiefs chat. Ooh, let's go. What are you eating, man? We need some good food. Bears try to avoid humans at all costs. I mean, fair enough. I think the main danger is if you run into a bear when they're around their cubs. They just go into psycho protect mode, right? Just don't be walking in the woods. What are we doing? What are you doing out there? What are you doing in the woods, man? I'm sort of joking, but I'm sort of not. Can I pet that dog? All right. Chicken cheese steaks over here? Streaks? Chicken cheese streaks? It's got to be steaks, right? Dude, heck yeah, I had tacos for dinner tonight. The Chiefs rescinded their offer to Cole Christensen. Yeah. Linebacker Cole Christensen got his tender. They rescinded the tender offer to him. So, yeah, the UDFA Jacobs might be a shot at the roster. I put him on my 53 as one of the 6 linebackers the Chiefs go with if they go with 6. But the Penn State linebacker Curtis Jacobs One of the highest upside linebackers in the entire draft, surprisingly went undrafted. Relative athletic score of 8.47. Last year, he racked up 49 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, and 2.5 sacks. Started over 36 games in his college career. Also played 337 special team snaps as well. So could be a pretty valuable guy. Just walk through the woods yelling, "Can I pet that dog?" Dude, I think that would attract animals to me because they would want to shut me up forever. Can I pet that shark? Oh, no. No, I'm good. Camp said I was talking about the punter. Oh. Sorry, that makes more sense. It's not Kemp. It's, what's his name? Sorry. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Ryan Rico? Is that who you're talking about? So Ryan Rico, the BYU punter, he was one of the best punters in the entire draft, went undrafted, signed with the Chiefs. He's going to be giving Matt Araiza some real competition in camp. I said this in my video the other day, but I asked a guy that covers, like, he makes like special teams videos basically for YouTube. Like, that's what he does all the time. And I said, hey, what are your thoughts on the signing of Ryan Rico out of BYU? And this is what he said. He was the best punter in the draft. He's 100% winning the job over Matt Araiza and starting. It won't even be close. So that's what he thinks, which is pretty crazy. Is Damian Williams still around? I think that question's old, but no, he is not. I think that question was like at the beginning of stream, but he is definitely not still around. Dude, I want some Angus beef hot dogs. Sounds fire. I had a couple brats earlier. Justin said, quit talking about food. I'm on a liquid diet. Are you having a beer or two, Justin? You heard Chiefs tag DK Metcalf? I wish. That's not even possible, but that would be fire. Had a bear cub running down the sidewalk at us in Estes Park. Police chasing it with beanbag rounds. I was more concerned where Mama was. That's the concern. 100%. DeMarcus with the Rams. Yeah, D-Rob, man. He's still got some game left in him. Where did MVS go? He's still a free agent. Hasn't signed anywhere. Imagine the Chiefs re-sign him on a cheap deal. Dude, just imagine. Like, I don't know. Like, that's fine to me if you want to re-sign MVS for a veteran, like cheap, but not for $14 million that he was owed this year. He's not the Rice replacement during Rice's suspension. They play two different roles. Thanks, man. Good knowledge. That's a bold statement. Let's see if it holds up. Yeah, the punter battle will be definitely one to watch. Because I was like, yeah, Matt Araiza's got it locked. But now I'm like, well, I'm not so sure. You need some good competition in there. I think it's fine. Like, Matt Araiza, in theory, is fine, but he didn't play last year. So, yeah, the competition's a good thing. They're saying May 9th. Are you talking about for the schedule reveal? Maybe so. What did Kevin say? People are laughing at Kevin. Kevin? Let me find him. Dang, I can't find him. Do you think Donovan Smith should get signed now that we have Kingsley Suamataia? Basically what Brett Veach said is they're going to eye some of these position battles, and if they feel like they need to add to it, they will do that before training camp. So not immediately, I don't think, but I'm of the mindset like, yo, if you've got the money and the space, sign key veteran players at some of these positions for depth. Like, yeah, you've got Wanye and Kingsley fighting it out for left tackle. Maybe like Kingsley makes it. Like, I have him being the starting left tackle on my way too early initial 53-man roster, but it could very well be Wanye. But if the Chiefs aren't happy with either of them, like happy enough, they might sign Donovan Smith as well again and just really bring the competition, just more competition into that room. And then think about, like, if Wanye or Kingsley gets hurt, you've got Donovan Smith as the backup. I mean, that's fantastic depth. So even if you're just signing Donovan down the road for as like a depth piece, hey, that's fine with me. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I would welcome it because I'm still haunted by Super Bowl 55. Like, still to this day. Camp said, my biggest what if is if we did not sign Mahomes for $500 million and we signed him for cheaper, they might have a completely different offense. I mean, the deal that they signed was really team friendly. And even until he got his pay bump last year, he was teetering on the 8th, 9th highest paid quarterback in the NFL if you do the average per year, APY. So it was still pretty freaking team friendly, man. And the flexibility they have to convert some of his cap hit to a bonus, so it can lessen the cap hit. It's just more cash that Clark Hunt has to pay out, but it's a very team friendly deal that Mahomes signed. Jason with the 5. What's up, dude? Schedule release presented by Verizon, NFL Game Day View, possibly May 9th. Okay. Presented by Verizon. Dude, I have Verizon. If they want to sponsor the channel, let's run it. I wish. Dude, imagine. Super Bowl 55 should always be in Brett's mind. Protecting Patrick is top priority. That's why I'm saying, dude, if they want to sign Donovan Smith, like, I'm straight up down. Like, the more depth, the better. I'm with it. Jason, thanks for the back-to-back 5 bombs, brother. Appreciate you. Okay, it's beer, not a butt blaster. Whoa. What are we talking about? Night Hunter said, I'm a goof. Why can't I hear Cole? Got to put the headphones on. Or just unplug them. Is Xavier Worthy faster than Tyreek? I mean, technically, from a 40 time, yes. Real game speed, running routes, I don't know if anybody's faster than Tyreek. That guy has just an unreal change of direction, acceleration out of this world. Frog me, daddy. Oh no, Andy, what is happening? So I don't know if he's really faster than Tyreek or not, but even if he's close, that's fine. Just got here. What's your thoughts on Wiley? Andrew Wiley, he was a dog of a tackle, man. No, I'm just playing. Jared Wiley, I liked the signing, the 4th round pick. He led all tight ends last year in touchdowns with 8. All touchdowns, or all tight ends in college football. And then he had one of the best blocking grades for a tight end as well. So, yeah, very intriguing guy. He's a combo tight end or a dual threat guy, can block and run routes. He's got to still develop a little bit, but he's one of the top 3, top 4 tight ends of this draft class. And, I mean, you got to look at the future of the room. I think it was a solid pickup. You know, Irv Smith Jr., 1-year deal. Noah Gray on the last year of his deal. Kelsey, 2 years left. And he got a restructured deal, basically a pay raise. It's probably his last 2 years in the NFL, most likely. You've got to start investing into the longevity of that room. So Jared Wiley at least gives you a guy that could be there for 4 years. Do you know Tyreek is going to try and race Worthy? No, I didn't know that, but I'm sure he wants to. Yeah, I'm sure he wants to. Defiant said, I'm on board with Wiley. He's got one of the best to lead him. That's another bonus. Got Kelsey in there with you. 1,000%. Reek has 10 kids. Yeah, he's been busy. And he lacks self-control, it seems. So it seems. Cheetah needs to take lighters from children. Oh, man, come on. He wasn't even there. That was a sad ordeal. This house catching on fire. Yo, Marcus said, Cole, any news on the stadiums, if they're splitting with the Royals or moving somewhere? No, not yet. Clark Hunt said the next time they try, they're going to split from the Royals. So it won't be you vote for the Chiefs and the Royals. They're going to try to do it separately. That's the goal. Some people are saying, nah, the Chiefs are done with Jackson County and they're going to try again with Kansas. I will just see. My wife Emma said, get out of here, Cole, when you said Kelsey likely only has 2 years left. Well, he definitely has 2 years left on his contract. He's a free agent after the 2025 season, which is sad, but it wasn't a true extension. It was initially reported that Kelce signed a 2-year extension, which means he's under contract till 2027. No, they basically just added $4-ish million to his remaining 2 years to give him a pay raise, increase his APY to make him the highest paid tight end in the NFL. Well deserved. But yeah, sadly, he's only got 2 years left under contract. And I mean, that pains me as much as it pains me to say that, as much as it pains you guys to hear that. It's just reality. What's up, Animancy? How are you doing, brother? If they move to Kansas, still Kansas City? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it makes sense. They'd be at the Legends. Somewhere around there, probably. You're going to head out? See you, camp. How late am I streaming? I don't know. It's already 9:10. Went live about an hour ago. Probably stay for a little bit longer. You're hopeful that the Welshman will make a surprise impact and become a weapon for KC? Hey, average. I mean, I'd love to see it. I don't have anything against the guy, so would love to see that happen. That'd be pretty fun. That'd be a great story. Be right down the road for you. Yeah, Becky. I used to live by the Legends. I grew up in Baser, Kansas, dude. When the Legends was literally just farmland. There was nothing there but farmland. Justin Ross better step up. Hey, man. Hopefully he will. I don't know what to make of him this year, but hopefully he will. Do you know the percentage of Jackson County season ticket holders versus Canton? No idea. I wish the Royals and Chiefs stayed together in proximity. My bro and I had a great time watching both teams play. Yeah, the setup right next to each other was pretty cool, man. The W against the Chargers in the rain was fun. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go. Which game was that again? What year was that? It's weird seeing it now when you grow up around here. Yeah, 100%, Becky. Cole, just for fun, give me your way too early starting five skill positions week 1. What's up, Daniel? I mean, I kind of gave them. I made a 53-man roster projection video yesterday. So I did. I gave it for every position here. Like for offense, I went with Patrick Mahomes. I know that's controversial. Running backs, I had Pacheco, CEH, and LaMichael Pirine. For tight end, Travis Kelce, Noah Gray, Irv Smith Jr., Jared Wiley. Wide receiver, Hollywood Brown, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Justin Watson. Then I put Tony and Sky Moore as the next two, even though, maybe Nico Remigio fights in there. Justin Ross could fight up in there maybe. They just signed UDFA Reggie Brown. And wide receiver return specialist Phillip Brooks out of KSU. I'm not extremely confident in Tony and Sky being wide receiver 5 and 6. That's why I think you should add a vet potentially. But that's the wide receivers. For the O-line, I went with Suamataia on the left, then Joe Tooney, Creed, Humphrey, Trey Smith, Juwan Taylor with the other 5 that are depth pieces, Lucas Niang, Caliendo, Wanye Morris, Hunter Norzad, and CJ Hansen. The 7th-round pick out of Holy Cross. That's all of offense. I could do the defense too. This is way too early 53 stuff. It's not going to all be right, but I did have fun doing it. Just like an initial one. Had fun doing that. Marcus with the 2-bomb. Cole, Troy, Mods. Thanks for all you do. How about those Chiefs? Dude, appreciate you. I got to screenshot that and send it to Troy because he's off right now. He is not watching this stream, but I want him to know that he's got love too. Let's go, man. You'd like Hunter Renfrow. Samuel said Boyd or Renfrow would be cool. Signed Tyler Boyd, said Collins. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what veteran wide receiver you'd want to see. Just everybody let me know in chat. Brand said, ooh, we need to make Cole a 1.0 53-man graphic. Yeah, something. Troy said, oh, let's go. Are we splitting that 2-bomb 3 ways? Me, you, and the mods? Yeah, sure. Let's see. YouTube takes like 40% of that? 45% of that? Then we'll split it 3 ways. Let's go. Editor Troy is cool, even if he likes the Vikings and gag basketball. Yeah, he's a big basketball fan, but I think us Chiefs fans, we would probably be more basketball fans as well if we had an NBA team, in our city. We do not. But, yeah, he loves basketball, dude. He's watching all the games. I think you have to give the nod to Sky and let him try first. And if he doesn't step up, then sign a vet. Yeah, you'd be signing a vet pretty late if you did that. But I don't think they're going to give up on Sky. He seems like he's got his head on straight. He's literally working hard, training hard. He's with the team. He's got a great mindset, gets along with the team, the coaches. Like, he's doing the right things. It just needs to translate on the field. So I do think they give him a solid go here for year 3. Dre said Sky's a bust. I mean, I feel like this is his last chance, man. Ryan Rico is from BYU. He's making the team. Yeah, man, we were talking about that earlier, Chad. He could definitely make it over Matt Ariza. Just have to wait and see, but he was arguably the best punter in this year's draft, and the Chiefs have him. He has to produce or gots to go. Yes, sir. I agree, King Chief. 100%. Troy said, Cole, it's crazy to think it's been a year since we did our hangout at Boulevard. It was a good time. I was just talking about that. I don't remember with who. Maybe it was Troy. But yeah, the hangout last year for the draft before was like on the Wednesday before the draft. So it was just a year ago, basically. Yo, Marcus with the gifted. Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. This guy has a chance to become the next Robinson, which is something, I guess. You talking about D-Rob? I'm still iffy on Tony and Sky. Glad to see what Worthy will bring to the offense. Yeah. I don't know what to think of Sky and Tony this year, but like Tony's on a contract year. His 5th-year option was not picked up. He is definitely going to be hungry to prove himself. I would think like to earn a second contract somewhere. Do you think Worthy will be able to get off the line if he's not in motion? I'm worried that even if he puts on weight, he'll still get bodied to the line with against press corners. I mean, that is a valid concern, Average, just because of his size. So we're going to have to wait and see. I think he did struggle with that at times. But yeah, if anybody can scheme this man open, even or have him avoid that issue, it'll be Andy Reid and company in pre-snap motion. They'll take all of his weaknesses, take a look at all of his weaknesses, all of his strengths, and figure out ways to utilize that. So I'm not too worried about it yet, but I can understand the potential concern there. Nate Donlon in the house. We're coming for y'all this year. I feel like the Bills are in like a retool, man. I am not really afraid of the Bills. Do you think Justin Ross will have a bounce back year? I have no idea, Jay. It would be great if he did. You know, why are we hiding Nate's comments? What is happening? Hey, Nate's cool. He's a resident Bills fan. Come on now. Nate got timed out? What? Yo, easy, man. Nate's a good kid. We sent Nate to Bills jersey. Nate got timed out? That's crazy. We sent Nate to a Bills jersey after the DeMar Hamlin incident. Do you think our running back might be Pacheco and 2 others, not CEH? I guess it would be dependent upon who they sign. Like if they brought in like Dalvin Cook or something, like maybe, then CEH would have to get beat out by take your pick. LaMichael Pirine, Deneric Prince, Keontae Ingram, Carson Steele, Amani Bailey. I do think, I guess it's possible, but I think CEH will be on the roster once all is said and done. Yeah, the Welshman, Louis Rees-Zammit, is also a running back. What's up, Vince? If you come for us, remember to take the lane that's on the far right. Oh, shoot, Chad? Anyway, Nate, I know you can't comment right now, but I hope you're doing well, bro. Vince, hope you're doing fantastic. Zay Jones or Hunter Renfro. I might opt for Jay Zones, Zay Jones. Probably who I would choose. But Hunter Renfro is like, that's fine as a slot guy, but I would like Zay. If I had to choose, if I had the choice. It would be nice if Baby Kelsey come and ball out as number 2. Hey, if that happens that quickly, great. I'm not going to put too much of expectations, like too high of expectations on Wiley, his rookie year. But dude, I'm down with it. Who's their starting tackle right now for the Chiefs? Either Kingsley Suamataia or Wanya Morris at this point in time. Those are the two. How long do you think Kelsey's going to stay in the NFL? Well, his contract is 2 more years. That's probably it. I mean, maybe he could play longer if he wants to, but like Tony G kept playing, guys, because he wanted a ring. Kelsey has freaking 3 rings and everything waiting for him after his NFL career. Any opportunity he wants, any network he wants, the podcast, any entertainment opportunity. Like, Kelsey doesn't have to keep playing, dude. He can be done now. He's going to probably finish out his contract, I would think. I mean, if the Chiefs three-peat this year, part of me wouldn't be surprised if he hung it up. I don't know that he will. He might play out his contract, but what a way to go out if you do. Coming off of 3 Super Bowl wins. Hey, Crystal Porter, how about this L? Take a 5-minute lap, lame-o. Nate is our favorite Bills fan. Yeah, he's a good kid, man. He might not even be a kid anymore. Might be 18 by now. Any concerns we don't re-sign Creed when the time comes? No like big concerns yet, because I do think that the Chiefs really try to do their best to sign Creed, to extend him. Maybe even this summer. He is the top 3. He's a top 3 center in the NFL. I think you really try to get something done with him if you can. Even over Trey Smith and Nick Bolton. I could be wrong, and maybe Creed wants way too much and they're just not going to do it, but man, he seems like a staple of the offense to me. King Chief said Creed gets signed. I think Trey probably won't. Yeah, I don't know if you could pay Trey Smith, Creed, and Joe Thuney the money they are. So you probably extend Creed, and then you're trying to take calculated risks on some of these draft picks, Hunter Norzad or CJ Hansen. Maybe one of them will pan out to a starting guard in the future. You see Trey leaving before Bolton. Yeah, I think that's probably the order. I would say is Creed, Bolton, Trey in order of priority for getting extensions done. And it's not because Trey's bad. I think he's great, but you just can't pay everybody. It's impossible. Literally impossible. PG said if 3-peat, 4-peat, Kelsey would retire after a non-Super Bowl season. Okay, so you think if the Chiefs 3-peat, he'd play again? I mean, he could finish out his contract, yeah. Did you see Creed's video after Worthy signed? Yeah, the meme he shared. Mm-hmm. Cole missed her anti-Bills comment. Sorry, Crystal. Oh, gosh. What? She was talking to the Bills guy? All right, that's on me. All I saw Crystal say was ass and then LLLLL in chat. So I was like, dude, what is happening? Sorry, Crystal. Xander timed somebody out prematurely, and I guess I did too. I was just trying to be like Xander. I'm just playing. Creed needs to get the ball up. Yeah, I think he was injured at the end of last year. Should be fine now. Creed will be extended as well as Bolton. I could very well see both of those happening. Nate Donlon's back. I was unlawfully timed out. The better the Chiefs do this year, the more everyone will talk 3-peat. I know Andy and co can keep the guys focused game to game. Yeah, heck yeah. Mahomes was talking about the 3-peat during Logan Paul's podcast already. D-Franchise said, I got timed out before for spazzing on MVS. I mean, I don't really care about constructive criticism, but like there are people coming in saying MV ass and just going insane. It's a little over the top. Sorry, Nate Donlon. You're 18 now. Let's go, dude. You going to college? Graduate high school? Dude, if I could gift Nate Donlon a membership, I would. And Crystal, too. My bad, Crystal. Shortstop Pat fielding those snaps? Dude, you already know. That's basically what he was having to do sometimes. Are the Bears going to do any better this year? I mean, I would think so, Edwin. You got a Dunze. You got Caleb Williams. You've got, geez Louise, you got Keenan Allen. I mean, they made a bunch of moves. Bears offseason moves. What else did they do? You got DeAndre Swift as a running back. You got Jalen Johnson, Gerald Everett, Kevin Byard, the safety. Yeah, I mean, you made those moves, and then you draft Caleb Williams and Adunze. I know they drafted some others too, but those are the big ones. I'm excited for the first ever t-shirt to say three-peat. Please, Marcus, let's go. And with the gifted. Dude, Marcus is going off. Worthy as Tyreek Hill and Deshaun Jackson rolled into one. Those are lofty people to compare him to, but I'm with it. Let's go, man. I'm down for the cause. Jennifer with the gifted as well. Let's go. Almost done with your freshman year of college. Dude, Nate, let's go, man. You've come a long way from when I first started this channel. I don't even remember what I trolled you for, but come a long way. Oh. Casey, what are you doing? All right, I think my daughter's asleep. Maybe we can turn on the Casey cam here. Oh, yeah, she's out like a light. Can I turn on the Casey cam? What happens if I do this? Maybe not. If I do this? I'm trying to get this phone working. Give me the phone. Maybe not, actually. Dang, I thought it would. Yo! Flip with the 10 bomb. Let's go, man. Hey, Cole and HBTC fam. Cole, out of all the new players we just picked up, who are you most excited to watch this preseason and rooting for an HBTC fam? Type your favorite new pickup if you have one. Flip, thanks so much for the 10 bomb, bro. Okay, the question was, out of all the new players, I mean, if we're going to go UDFAs, I'm pretty excited about Miles Battle, the cornerback. I'm pretty excited about who else? Bro, this teleprompter is tweaking out now. Okay, there we go. I turn on the teleprompter, which is paired. It's the same app as that controls the cell phone, and it was freaking out, dude. Yeah, Miles Battle, the cornerback, the running back Carson Steele out of UCLA is one. There was another guy too, the linebacker. I think it's Curtis Jacobs, right? Those are three, and then obviously some of the draft picks, Jaden Hicks. Definitely intrigued to see him in action. Jared Wiley, the tight end, Xavier Worthy. So those are probably more than you were asking for, but those are definitely a few of mine. Michael said, I don't get all the Worthy hate. If you remove the games, he had a hand injury, he would have a 3.6 3.6% drop rate. There we go. And over 200 receptions. Yeah, I mean, his college career drop rate was like 7 point something, and that was boosted only because he had that 10 point something percent drop rate the year he broke his hand in 2022. I'm so excited for this offense, said Lacey. It's been a little hard to watch the last few years, even though we've been winning. Yeah, last year was the hardest. I can recall watching the Chiefs offense of the Mahomes era. It was crazy. Jacobs, not sure how he didn't get drafted, especially with the weak linebacker class. Dude, that's why he surprisingly went undrafted, man. Chad said, would you rather have Brian Thomas Jr. and Donovan Smith or Xavier Worthy and Sua Mate? That's a good question because I was really high on Brian Thomas Jr. But what's funny is we might have Xavier Worthy and Donovan Smith anyway. Like, if they're not happy enough with the progress of Kingsley and Wanye, you could still bring Donovan back, which is what's crazy. Cole, do a comparison of numbers of Worthy and Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, I saw that comparison from All Chiefed Up. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. did not have a great quarterback, and he put up great numbers. He is well-deserved wide receiver one of the draft class. Ooh, Manuel said, what role will Kamal Hadden have this season? Honestly, I didn't know where to put the guy. I did not have him making the initial 53-man roster, and that's not saying he won't. When I'm looking at the roster and how many corners could make it, I mean, I had McDuffie, Josh Williams, Jalen Watson, Najee Johnson, and I can't. Who was the fifth? All right, I have it right here. Who did I have? Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Joshua Williams, Najee Johnson, and Nick Jones. Kamal Haddon could easily make the roster if they could roll with 6 corners, or maybe Nick Jones or somebody doesn't make it. I don't know. But I had trouble with the safety room when I was doing my 53-man roster projection. I went with 5 safeties. I couldn't go down to 4. You could go 4 safeties and 6 corners, keep Kamar Haddon on there as a corner, and then Deion Bush is the odd man out in the safety room. If you roll with Justin Reed, Brian Cook, I don't know, my voice is cracked, Chamari Connor, and Jaden Hicks. Yeah, Kamar was just one of the only draft picks I didn't have making the roster. It's just my way too early 53-man roster projection. I didn't know what to do with him yet. He's coming off that shoulder injury. I'm just unsure. But if he makes the roster, very well could. Probably heavily a special teamer to start things out is what I would think. Deion Bush is gone. Yeah, that could happen. He's just like Deion Bush is like a valuable vet. He can play special teams. He has played some of the most special team snaps. If Dave Tobe really likes him, Dave Tobe has say, more say than we think on some of the bottom, like bubble guys. Yeah, Marvin is a different type of player. Facts, dude. Wow, at HBTC, first Cora refused to be savage. Where's my calendar? What? She refused to be savage? What happened? Do we still have our wide receiver coach? Yeah, I think Connor Embry is still employed with the Chiefs. Nate said it's a mafia thing. It's not bad at all. It's just a nickname term. What happened? I'd compare Worthy and Neighbors to each other and Marvin Harrison Jr. to a Dunze. Okay, fair enough. I'm happy with the draft, said Defiant. The offense has got more weapons and the defense has protection. The defense has protection for 15? I don't know what that means exactly. But, yeah, they drafted 5 offensive players, right? And 2 defense. Kingsley on offense. Worthy. Jared Wiley. CJ Hansen. Hunter Norzad. That's 5. Yeah, a lot of offensive draft picks, and then you brought in a lot of defense via free agency, and you already had a lot of young guys as well. Jason with the 5. Mina Kimes nailed it on the head with KC cheat motion. When did she talk about that, Jason? Where do I find that? Was this like an older video? Maybe I just missed it. Mina Kimes Chiefs. Yeah, let me know. I'd love to see the practice these young guys are going to go through. Yeah, their rookie minicamp is this weekend. Let's go. Do we think Kingsley will win the left tackle position is the big question. That is the big question. Honestly, I have no idea. It's pretty much all speculation. I mean, the Chiefs were pretty high on him. They wanted him for the 10 picks. They were hoping that they were going to be able to get him at pick 64 and ended up trading to just up 1 to 63. Yeah, I mean, I would think Wanye has just a little advantage over him just purely for the fact that he has a year under his belt in the system. But that doesn't mean Kingsley can't win the job. I had him starting as left tackle on the initial 53-man roster projection, though obviously it could be Wanye. Either way, I think Wanye and Kingsley are both on the roster. It's just a matter of who gets the starting position. Carson Wentz is good for quarterbacks? Heck yeah, dude. Great backup. It's a great backup. Yeah, he can do the QB sneaks as well. Marcus said with coaching staff, were there some big names that we didn't keep? No, we kept all the big ones. Dave Tobe's still here. They extended Spags. That's the defensive coordinator. They extended defensive line coach Joe Cullen. Dave Merritt is still here. Andy Heck. So Dave Merritt's a defensive backs coach. Andy Heck, the O-line coach, is still here. Yeah, like all the key coaches are pretty much back. I think almost all of them. And then, of course, they extended Andy Reid and GM Brett Veach and President Mark Donovan. They basically kept all the pieces of the coaching staff, most of them, and then front office guys as well. Whatever happened to Prince Tega? Yeah. Because Kingsley and Prince would have been a crazy tackle duo. Dude, imagine Kingsley Suamataia and Prince Tega Wanogho. He's a free agent. So I don't know what's up with that. Remember he was placed on IR, had some crazy injury with his quad or something. Something tore, I think. And he's just a free agent. They never offered him a tender. I don't know if that injury is just bad or if they decided to go in a different direction, which is a little confusing only because Prince Tega Wanogho was the Chiefs' go-to swing tackle. If anybody got injured, Prince was that guy. That's how he got hurt. Somebody got injured early in one of those games, and Prince Tega Wanogho filled in. Or maybe it was when they benched Jawan Taylor for a minute. I can't remember the exact scenario, but Prince was out there filling in for somebody when he got hurt. Yeah, he's still a free agent. Football Rock said, Cole, no. He is good at sneaks, but if Wentz is out there for sneaks, the defense knows. Well, here's the thing. On 3rd or 4th and 1 or less, they knew Carson Wentz his whole career was going to run a QB sneak, and he has an 86% success rate. So they knew it was coming in, and they couldn't stop it. I don't know if it'll matter. Maybe Wanye took his job? Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think. You got Lucas Niang on the last year of his deal. He'll probably make the roster as a tackle. Wanye could be the swing tackle. You're very well right, especially if Kingsley is a starting left tackle. Could be. What's up, Ron? How the heck are you, man? Norzad at left? I think he's literally played every position on the line but left tackle. He's played left guard, center, right guard, and right tackle. You're rooting for Najee Johnson this year. Felt bad he got injured during camp. Me too, Song. I'm rooting for him as well. Hopefully, he keeps trending up, bounces back strong from injury, and makes that 53. I would love to see that. I do love the Norzad pick, or maybe I have a thing for names with Z in them. Maybe, Cora. But yeah, Norzad was great. I mean, Brett Veach said he's basically going to... The goal is to have him be the Nick Allegretti role, the Swiss Army knife depth piece of the interior O-line, left guard, center, right guard. He can kind of be that guy for them. Norzad as Trey replacement. Yeah, I think that very well could be the way that it goes. Also provides them like a little bit of security if Creed Humphrey gets injured or an extension doesn't work out with him. Norzad played center his last year in college. Yeah, Norzad was a great pick. It made complete sense once they drafted him. I looked up his profile and I was like, yep, that makes sense. Chad said, if you could be one player for one game, would you be Derek Thomas, Jamal Charles, or Tony Gonzalez? Oh my gosh, if I could be a player for one game? Probably just going to leave Derek Thomas alone. Rest in peace to the legend. I might pick Jamal Charles just because I've always wondered what it felt like to just be more athletic than basically anybody else out there on the field. So that would be crazy. Tony Gonzalez is an interesting one. Probably Jamal. Give me Jamal. Brand with the 5 gifted. Let's go, bro. Appreciate that. DT is the reason I'm a Chiefs fan. You look tired? I actually am. I'm pretty tired, Hector. But yeah, much love and respect to Derek Thomas. I'm pretty tired, Hector, because I haven't had a day off in a couple weeks. We worked through the draft, and I've worked all the way through this week. So I'm excited for a couple days off this weekend. I'm running on fumes a little bit. If any major news-o pops up from rookie minicamp, I'll probably do a live stream and report on it. I don't really know what to make from rookie minicamp, like what we're going to see, how much we're going to see. But if there's any breaking news that's worth reporting, God forbid a rookie gets injured or something, I will definitely keep you guys in the loop. Hopefully there's no need to go live over the weekend because I feel like for a rookie minicamp, it would be going live for bad news. And I don't want that to be something I have to go live for. The draft was brutal. Yeah, it was it was crazy, but it was a lot of fun. Ron Tyler, random question. Does anybody remember when they started Elvis Gerback? Yeah. Over Rich Gannon against the Broncos in the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, my dad called Elvis Gerback Elvis Gercrack when I was a kid. Tony G was diabetic, right? Dude, I don't really remember. Was he? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe he was. I don't remember that. Does Troy have a Vikings channel? Troy seems cool. He does not have a Vikings channel. I kind of told him he should start one. He has a... He just started recently a channel for the Timberwolves, Minnesota Timberwolves, basketball. I think he has like 6 subs. Before we all go, did someone say something about Justin Tucker? No, nobody brought up Justin Tucker. Sorry, man.
There's still some of those ghosts of Justin Tucker banging a 60-year-old 60-yard field goal over off the crossbar and through to be.
Dude, that's a crazy slip, man. That's crazy. Your boy Editor Troy was hilarious during the draft. We need to have him on more often. Y'all are a funny duo. Dude, he's actually freaking hilarious, dude. He makes me laugh all the time. He's got a really good sense of humor. I feel like we vibe pretty well. You know, if he lived local, I'd probably have him on as like the co-host for the play-by-plays. I think it would be a lot of fun. But since he lives in Minnesota, it's like impossible. But dude, he is a great guy. That's for sure. We were friends before YouTube. Every stream, dude, every single stream. Which is better, Tucker or Ride the D? It's got to be the Tucker clip, man. That Tucker clip is insane. Yeah, Ride the D. I mean, that's a regular on this channel as well. Big pause.
I don't know if it's so much that the identity of this team has shifted, but this is far and away the best defense that Patrick Mahomes has had, right? Well, I mean, is it possible that they can ride the D? The defense?
Okay. Listen.
That's freaking crazy. He knew what he was doing. He did that on purpose. He knew what he was doing. Dude, I don't know anything about basketball, guys, but I feel like the draft for WNBA just happened, and Caitlin Clark is all over Twitter right now. She had like 21 points in her debut. But dude, didn't the draft for WNBA just happen? They're already playing games for the team that drafted them. I feel like they just got there. That's crazy. The okay kills me every time. Okay. The defense. Am I a season ticket member? No, I'm not. I just try to go to like one game a year. I'm pretty introverted, man. So going to Arrowhead it's a thing. It's a big day. Big D? Big day, not big D. Whoa. That look is SNL worthy, 100%. I still don't think you should try finding Tyreek Hill saying Tua has pretty balls. Oh, yeah, we could. It's got to be here somewhere. Tua has pretty balls. We got to find the original clip. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Probably one of the prettiest balls I've ever caught in my life. So it's very catchable.
What? What are we talking about, dog? What are we talking about? Yeah, my bad. My bad, Night Hunter. My bad. It's totally a present deal. The switch and the camera angle is the tell. Oh, are you talking about that clip of Ride the D? Dude, it's crazy. Carson Steele is too slow to be a starter. Let the dream go. Okay. Appreciate it, Ben. Thanks for the input. Night, y'all. Happy to hear Cheetah talk about balls to end the evening. 100%, dude. Nothing like ending it that way. What else we got? Night. Yeah. Got that. Hey, yo, pause. Big pause. What's up, Anthony? How the heck are you, bro? Cheetah with the big pause. Bro, that's a big pause moment. One of the prettiest balls I've ever caught in my life. It's just a interesting phrase. Interesting phrasing. Carson Steele will be the Chiefs' Mike Allstott. There you go. I mean, Carson Steele making the roster, I think his biggest, like the path to do that is like as a fullback, running back hybrid. Like they don't have a fullback anymore, but you could kind of insert him as that guy. Short yardage situations and other key things. I mean, he caught over 150 yards receiving all 3 or 4 years of college. I think he played 3 years, 2 years at Ball State and then 1 at UCLA. I have him as a guy on the bubble. I didn't put him as the starting running back room in my initial 53. I went for now with Pacheco, CEH, and LaMichael Pirine, but Carson Steele is an interesting guy to watch. That's for sure. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. 9:45. I am on E. I'm looking forward to a couple days off. Unless there is breaking news, I will definitely keep you guys updated and in the know this weekend when it comes to rookie minicamp. Follow me on Twitter. If you don't already, I'll be keeping updates going all throughout the weekend on minicamp as well with retweets and stuff like that of the Chiefs accounts. But appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for all the dono bombs, all the gifteds, the mods holding it down, the regulars in chat, even those just coming in here and trolling. Like, I don't know who that guy was talking about, Carson Steele. I feel like he never commented all stream long and just had that to say. But I appreciate everybody. And I hope you guys have a safe weekend. And be safe out there. Have fun. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.